NLC bestows award of Workers' Beacon of Hope on Governor Soludo. Los Angeles chapter, Oka Union, USA, Canada, hands over laboratory block to school in Oka. UK, Nigeria make move to combat fraud, financial crime. US urges India, Pakistan to diffuse tensions after Kashmir killings. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Security is here to stay in Anambra State. In the Anambra, remember, security is everyone's business, and for us to have a more secure and livable Anambra State, let us join forces with the government in securing our state. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for better security of lives and property. Remember the emergency numbers, 5111 and 080-0220-0008. Good evening, and thanks for joining us. My name is Chinyere Ikoreke. The Nigerian Labour Congress has bestowed an award of Workers' Beacon of Hope on Governor Chukwuma Soludo. The award was bestowed on Governor Soludo by the chairman of Nigerian Labour Congress, Comrade Humphrey Nwafor, and his trade union Congress counterpart, Comrade Chris Bunna, at the Dr. Alex Ekweme Square, Oka, during the 2025 Workers' Day celebration in Anambra State. Correspondent Ngozi Obileri filed the report.
The workers, shortly after receiving the award, Governor Soludo expressed his commitment towards enhancing the welfare of workers in the state, even as he said that he has been showing commitment to their welfare as he has cleared 4 years backlog of gratuity he inherited and has paid up-to-date gratuity and pension of workers since he assumed office. Governor Soludo, who appreciated the NLC for being organized and for the roles they have been playing, especially the leadership of NLC, said that the theme of this year's celebration, reclaiming civic space amidst economic hardship, is apt given the economic situation in the country presently, calling on all to join in the collective responsibility of reclaiming civic space in Nigeria's economic hardship.
Issues of national minimum wage, issues of microfinance ban, issues of contributory pension, and so on and so forth. We'll get to all of this. We're able to address them, and your promotions and so on and so forth. I appreciate this.
In an address delivered by the chairman of TUC in Anambra State, Comrade Chris Obonna, the organized labor appreciated the remarkable strides of Governor Chukwuma Soludo in infrastructure development aimed at transforming Anambra into an economic hub, as evident in the extensive road construction across the state, prudent management of resources, and achievement of major development milestones without borrowing money from anywhere, and listed some challenges facing the organized labor to include non-payment of pension and gratuity to ABS retirees for a long time now, implementation of the Joint Committee's recommendations to safeguard the welfare of future retirees, among others. From the Dr. Alex Ekweme Square in Oka, I am Ngozi Obileri for ABS News.
The Los Angeles chapter of Oka Union of USA and Canada recently handed over a renovated laboratory block to Girls Secondary School, Ame, Oka. The handover ceremony, which took place in the school's premises, made students, teachers, and management of the school to jubilate after the science laboratory, science teacher's office, stores, and restrooms were commissioned. Chibuzo Obidike filed the report.
The chairman Post-Primary School Service Commission, Professor Nkechi Ikediugu, while lauding the initiative, said the laboratories would help in the educational advancement of the students, as it will give the required boost in improving quality of education.
They did a wonderful job. Not only building, they also equipped it in readiness for use. And teachers, they should make maximum use of this laboratory by practicing practicals, teaching the children how to use equipment, physics, chemistry, biology. So with that, they will go far.
Speaking at the event, Mr. Obimoneke, on behalf of the group, revealed that they equipped Kenedike Library Computer Lab with computers, renovated classrooms at Igwebike Grammar School, Oka, giving scholarships, adding that their vision is to boost technological advancement among school children.
Being people that think home and people that want to give back to the community that help them. they decided to do this to help the little ones now. So their drive is in helping to make the study easy for the upcoming one, so that the upcoming one will not suffer the kind of setback they suffered.
Appreciating the group for their kind-heartedness, the principal of the school, Dr. Ndidi Okeke, explained that the state of the laboratory was horrible before the intervention of the union and expressed hope that the students can now compete with their counterparts across the globe in science-related courses.
Nothing. They were making use of that little they had to perform well. So I believe that providing this structure and furnishing it for them, making it very conducive for them, is going to enhance their learning and at the same time their performance. You know, our environment is one of the factors that determines the performance of the children.
An entrepreneur, engineer Victor Onwasomba, has urged the federal government and private sector to create more skill acquisition center for youth to divert their minds from crimes and restiveness. Speaking to the ABS, engineer Onwasomba, who observed that there are many unskilled undergraduates and graduates without job roaming the streets, which compel them to engage in crime, canvas for establishment of more skills acquisition, where youths will learn different vocations that will make them self-reliant and reduce crime to the barest minimum. The electrical engineer pointed out that such centers will enable graduates who know only the theory of their profession to be gainfully engaged after leaving tertiary institutions rather than staying idle. Still to come on the news tonight, UK, Nigeria make move to combat fraud, criminal crime. US urged India, Pakistan to diffuse tension after Kashmir killings. The news continues shortly. Stay with us.
Ọ bụkwaghị naanị nri dị mma ka anyị chọrọ nri na-edozi ahụ ọtụtụ akwụkwọ nri mana anyị chọkwara ka ọ dị ezigbo ụtọ Knorr Cubes ọ bụ ya bụ ihe nzuzo eji ngwa nri na-edozi ahụ were mepụta dịka anụ ọkụkọ pasili galik ma jupụtakwa na iron iji mee ka nri gị na-edozi ahụ ma dịkwa ezigbo ụtọ ọ bụ ya bụ eri amịcha aka nke ahụ bụ ọkaibe ka anyị tụbe ya ugo
gbanwee ụwa gị site n'ịgbanwe ihe dị n'efere gị.
Welcome back, and if you're just joining us, you're watching ABS Evening News. United Kingdom and Nigeria have formalized a new partnership to intensify efforts against fraud and financial crimes, following the signing of a memorandum of understanding and joint action planned by both nations in Abuja. UK Minister for Fraud, Lord Hansen, the Attorney General and Minister for Justice, Lateef Fagbemi-San, and the National Security Advisor, Nuhu Ribado, signed the agreements during a high-level meeting. According to a statement issued by the British High Commission in Abuja, the agreement aims at enhancing intelligence sharing, joint investigations, and coordinated action to combat rising fraud threats, targeting both countries. According to the report, the ideal deal came amid growing concern over the international dimension of fraud, with UK officials establishing or estimating that more than 40% or 70% of fraud impacting the country originated or involves actors based overseas. On the foreign scene, the US has urged India and Pakistan to work together to de-escalate tensions after a deadly militant attack in Indian-administered Kashmir last week killed 26 civilians. Secretary of State Marco Rubio held separate talks with Indian Foreign Minister and Pakistan Prime Minister and called on them to maintain peace and security in South Asia. India accuses Pakistan of supporting militants behind the April 22nd attack at a scenic meadow near the resort town of Pangal, but Istanbul rejected the allegations. India also announced that the closure of its airspace for all Pakistani aircraft in the latest of a series of tit-for-tat measures taken by both sides, saying that the Pangal attack must be brought to justice. In sport, champions of the 2024-2025 Nigerian Premier Football League season, Remo Stars, will be presented the league title on Sunday, May 11th, after their last home game of the season against Southwest rivals Ikorodu City. The league board confirmed that Remo Stars won their first ever NPFL title with the 3 games to spare on Sunday, clinching the title in front of their fans in Ikane with a 1-0 win over Niger Tornadoes in match day 31st game. With 3 matches left to play this season, Remo Star will be at home for the last time against Ikorodu City on March day 37, and they can restart their title establishment with the Southwest Derby. On a sad note, attaining the age of 100 is widely regarded as a rare gem or rare gift and a miracle from God. It was on this spirit that family members, in-laws, friends, and well-wishers of the Adogu family of Ufa village, Agulizigbo, in Anocha Council area, gathered from far and wide to pay their last respect and celebrate the life of their beloved matriarch, late Ezine Hannah Ma Ebunam Adogu, who passed on at the remarkable age of 103. Correspondent Emmanuel Okonkwo now reports.
During the burial service held at St. Mark's Anglican Church, Aguluzibu, the parish priest, Reverend Canon John Ezike, urged Christians to run their heavenly race to the end and not to stop halfway in order to receive their heavenly crown after their sojourn on earth. Speaking during the event, the children of deceased, including a former clerk of the Anambra State House of Assembly, Mr. Walter Adogu, the first son of the family, Mr. Emmanuel Adogu, the second son, Mr. Chukwemeka Adogu, and Mrs. Nkem Adogu Mekunye, as well as an in-law, Deacon Nosike Mekunye, expressed gratitude to God for the life of their late mother, who they described as a woman with exceptional love for God and humanity, who positively impacted lives within the church and the larger society throughout her lifetime.
She believed in God more than anything. There was a time in her life when we asked her to stop boarding motorcycles to church, but she wouldn't agree. The greatest abuse you can give us is to ask her not to go to church or midweek prayer or any church activities. She said no.
From Aguluzibo in Anocha Council area, I am Emmanuel Okonkwo reporting for ABS News.
That's the size of our package tonight, but remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at Anambra Broadcasting Service. Subscribe to our YouTube page at ABS Television Oka, on X at ABS Radio TV, on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. The main point again: Anambra NLC has bestowed award of Workers' Beacon of Hope on Governor Soludo. Los Angeles chapter Oka Union, USA, Canada, has handed over laboratory block to school in Oka. UK, Nigeria have made move to combat fraud, financial crime. And on the foreign scene, we told you US has urged India, Pakistan to diffuse tension after Kashmir killings. Here's a special message again. In the Anambra, security is here to stay in Anambra State. Let us join forces with the security in ensuring that lives and property are secured. If you see something, say something. Report unscrupulous elements to the security operatives for betterment of life and property. Remember the emergency numbers, 511 and 080-0022-0008. Thanks for staying with us. My name is Chinyere Ikoreke. Good night.